Beards. Men grow them.
I don't think it's a hassle to shave every day more than it is just annoyance because, I mean, it's just there. It's something you have to do. So I don't know if it's that I don't hate shaving, but I think it's just more time consuming.
I've grown my beard because, well, for one, I'm not a big fan of shaving.
My favorite thing about the beard is that I don't have to shave every morning. I can, I mean, if I do shave, it's just down here on my neck, and it takes me literally 30 seconds at most. So that's what I love. And maybe once a week I will trim it, with one of these electric beard trimming things. I guess battery beard trimming things that are quite easy. So I love the fact that it's minimal, and I strongly did not like shaving.
One of my grandfathers was a barber. So he was always kind of bald and clean shaven. I just figured, I don't know, barbers might do that.
Yes, I do shave it off for ROTC.
I had made a previous beard growing experiment, but I had to shave it all off for a wedding that I was attending because I was going to be in the wedding. So my parents wanted me to look nice, so I had to shave off the minor amount of beardage that I had grown at that point in time. So once the wedding had ended, I said that I wasn't going to shave it all for as long as possible and see how it turned out.
Yes, now a couple of people in my family have beards. I have a nephew who's it's actually part of his religious beliefs. He's Orthodox Jewish, and many of the men have beards, so he has quite a good-sized beard. And my uncle, I have an uncle who has a beard as well. I like to think I was the trendsetter, but I doubt that.
In my opinion, beards have always been associated with masculinity. You see a guy walking down the street, he's got a nice beard going, and you think, man, that guy's tough. I'm not going to mess with him. So, I think beards are a sign of toughness and really show how gritty men can be.
Well, I've had it a long time. I first grew it when I was in graduate school, and I just grew it. I really am not a fan of shaving, so I grew the beard, and I was going to school in Buffalo, New York at the time. As we all know, is quite cold. So I grew it, but not because of it, I grew it. So I left it on. It was 30 some odd years ago. So my feelings now, I had it for warmth really while I was there. Here now in South Jersey, being warmer, more humid, I keep it much shorter than I did in Buffalo.
Such a long period of time where corporate America was all clean shaven. Obviously the 70s people had mustaches, but there hasn't been a period anytime recently where people have had a lot of beards, and so everybody thought that clean shaven was the most professional look. So I could see people thinking that people with beards were not professional.
Especially since I do the morning announcements, people will characterize me by my beard, and they'll say things like, "Oh, the bearded guy on the morning announcements." So. And
everybody's come to know me with the beard. It's the opposite of what my sister thought all those years ago. Now, when they look at my sister's wedding pictures, they say, "Who is that?" They say, "Where's his beard?" So I guess it's kind of part of me now. It's become part of me. Cool.
I mean, I play hockey, so it's always been a tradition. Once you hit the playoffs, you grow the beard. You don't shave it, no matter what, and it's supposed to help you win. But
you see, there's some things where you just can't have a beard, where society isn't ready to accept your beard, and so they tell you to take it off. Military, jobs, some schools, beard's got to come off. Would I love to grow it out down to my knees? Absolutely. But that can't happen. So once a week, I am sad.
I'm going to say not now. I would say it would have been for many years. Many years. I would say just recently maybe it wouldn't be a hindrance in the job market. You might still have like finance. Might still have maybe finance and insurance. I could see possibly. But I think between the tattoos and the piercings, just individuality, people expressing themselves, and that being so much more common, that beards are just another facet of a way person can look. I don't think people are judged as much as they might have been 10, 20 years ago.